Hello friends and welcome to yet another important session by Forest Learning Academy. In this present session, we will be discussing communication process and its elements. And this important session on communication process is presented by Dr. Urmila Sanavane. In present session, we will be studying on the elements in the communication process, its detailed explanation along with the block diagram, and also study the communication process with the help of diagram. Now accordingly, let us begin with the elements. There are 8 elements of the communication process. It is sender, receiver, message, encoding, media, decoding, feedback and noise. Now let us have a look at the block diagram of elements of communication process. In communication process, the sender sends the message by encoding it through the media up to the receiver, and the receiver understands the message, does the decoding of it and sends the feedback to the sender. Here, noise is the barrier which interrupts the process at any step. In the next session, I will be coming up with the barriers of communication in detail. So stay tuned to this channel. Now, let us explore the elements one by one. The first element is sender. Sender is the person who sends the message to another person. For example, in an organization, if a manager wants to inform his subordinates about the introduction of a new product, then he is the sender. The next one is message. The message is the idea, feeling, suggestion, guidance, order or any content which is intended to be communicated is message. For example, message in the organization is the introduction of new product. Coming up to the next element of communication is encoding. Encoding is the process of converting the ideas, thinking or component of a message into message, words or action. For example, message is converted into words or action for better understanding. The next one is media. It is the medium, passage or route through which the encoded message is passed from the sender up to the receiver. For example, manager informs about the introduction of a new product to his subordinate in a meeting through the presentation. The fifth element of communication process is decoding. Decoding means translating the encoded message into the language understandable by the receiver. And the next one is receiver. He is the person to whom the message has been sent for. For example, in an organization, subordinates are the receivers. Talking about the feedback, it is the response by the receiver which marks the completion of the communication process. The next one is noise. Noise is the hindrance in the process of communication. It can take place at any step in the entire process. It reduces the accuracy in the communication process. The examples are disturbance in the telephone lines, an initiative receiver, and the last one is improper decoding of the message. Detail about the different barriers are going to be covered in the upcoming sessions. So be tuned. Now let us have a look at the diagrammatic representation of communication process. The process involves the following steps. The steps are encoding, dispatch and reception, decoding of message, receiver response, and the feedback. Talking about the steps in the communication process, the first step is encoding. In this, source initiates a message by encoding a thought. The sender puts ideas and thoughts into some form of logical encoded message, which may be oral or written. The next step is dispatch and reception. For sending a message, it is necessary that some channel or media has to be selected. The media can be face-to-face conversion, typed one, or the written form. The channel or media bridges the gap between the source and the receiver, and the reception almost synchronize with the dispatch. Now let us see the decoding of the message. Receiver takes the message and attempts to discover its meaning by analyzing the sender and his intent by looking at the sender's role, knowledge, experience and authority. He translates the symbols, ideas into the form that can be understood by him. This translation is called as decoding. After decoding, the receiver's response is taken into consideration. So, when the message has been decoded by the receiver, he immediately responds to it. This response is present in his mind in the form of ideas or emotions. Talking about the feedback, a feedback determines whether understanding has been achieved or not. Feedback is the check on how much successful one has been in transforming his message as originally intended. Feedback is the response which is communicated back to the sender. Feedback once again involves the process of encoding, dispatch and reception, and decoding. With this, one cycle of communication is completed by decoding of the feedback. In this session, we have covered the major elements of communication process and the communication process in detail. Hope the information shared will be helpful for you all in your studies. In the next session, I'll be covering the barriers of communication in continuation to this one. So stay tuned. Do like, share, subscribe and comment to my channel. If you want me to cover a new topic, do comment down. Your topic will be considerable. Thank you and take care.